4 different types of personalities. This is a lot of fun for people. All right? 4 different types of personalities. This will help you, again, in life, in team building, and in recruiting. Number 1, there's dolphins. And dolphins just want to have fun. Dolphins just want to have fun. Look, you're going to recruit some people, all they care about is you tell them, you can get them in prepaid legal just by telling them, man, we have events every week. There's techno music, lots of people. It's awesome. They'll be like, really? And they hang out afterwards. Man, and then we have these conventions where we go to Vegas each year. They're like, Vegas? I'm in. All right? What are we selling? All right? Dolphins. Whales are concerned with helping. Concerned with helping others. They get in for the cause. Use words like help. People, you will recruit people like that. And there's a lot of people in here. And I'm going to ask, I'm going to ask you guys what you think you are. There's some people, and, stereotypically, dolphins, those are, there's dolphins in every profession, but, whales are people that do like a lot of maybe nonprofit work. They help out at their church. Pastors tend to be whales, all right? There's no, there's no defined, but there are tendencies, all right? Whales like helping people, all right? Urchins crave information. You want to talk about the facts. All right? Those are the ones that go, well, man, this looks good, but I want to think about it. I want to do some research. You don't expect me to make a decision today. And they get offended if you do. Like, oh no. I'm like, I couldn't today. No. You're like, listen, dude, it's like, you've spent more money to get in this business on a pair of shoes. Yeah, but I researched the shoes. Great. All right. So they wear the same shoe. I'm wearing these shoes my whole life. All right. Sharks are money motivated. You want to get to the point fast and talk about the money. Sharks are fun. You can recruit sharks. You could have a good week and show your income. Say, I made $500 this week, part-time. And the shark will say, I'm in. What is it? All right? Now, here's why it's important to know these different types of personalities. Because we're all a mix of all of them. I'm all of them. All right? My urchin's at the bottom. My shark's at the top. All right? So I know personally, I'm a shark, dolphin, urchin, whale urchin. All right? You'll find a lot of accountants, engineers, they tend to be accountants, or they tend to be urchins. And it's important to know this because you want to start, when you start talking with people, you'll start to hear questions. If you start talking about this business and they start going, well, you guys have a website, anything I can do some research on? What do you think you might be dealing with? An urchin. Would you agree you don't want to come at that guy too sharky? You don't want to say, man, research, you don't need to look nothing up. Look, I made $1,000 last week. They're turned off. They think it's a scam. They go, oh, I'm out. At the same time, you don't want to talk about all the great money people are making to a whale because they go, look, I don't care about money. They go, what are you doing? Are you helping anyone with this? Like, what are you guys scamming people? So you want to talk to a whale. You want to say, listen, the great thing about this membership, and this is good to do in your presentation and your approaches, say, look, the cool thing is we're really helping a lot of people. All right, we're helping people to change their lives. This membership is saving people. The opportunity is bringing parents back home to their children so they can be stay-at-home parents. Dolphins, you want to talk about the fun stuff. You want to say, man, look, this is so great. Look, not only do we make a lot of money, but the guys that I work with, man, they're all love to have a lot of fun. They party a lot. They have big events. You want to use these things, and you want to be a chameleon. You want to start to mold yourself to these people. This is so important in team building, too. Because when you have a team and someone's a whale, all right, you want to really, use words and emphasize words like help a lot. When you're talking to an urchin, you got to understand they're going to have a slower start, but when they get it, they're going to get it, and they're going to stick in. All right? So, how many people here, just out of curiosity, first off the gate, think that they're primarily sharks? By show of hands. Where's my sharks at? Can I see them a little higher? Okay, there we go. Sharks. Cool. All right. How many people here are dolphins? Dolphins, by show of hands. Go ahead, put your hand up there. Dolphins are usually like, yeah! All right, cool. Cool. All right, how many people here are whales? Okay, show of hands. Okay, good deal. And how many people here are urchins? Mark Spessard, put your hand up. All right. His hand was already up. Wonderful. You know? Now, think about what your secondary and third is. Now listen, you have to understand, see, if Mark tried to sit down with me on a presentation, he would not sponsor me if he didn't talk fast and get to the money. If he started facting me to death and giving me fact axes about the membership and the credibility of the company, he would kill me out of the business. Because he'd do a 2-hour dissertation on the compensation plan and the membership, and I really don't even care what we're selling, just tell me how much I'm going to make when I do it. That's right. When I got started, I didn't even understand. I said legal. No, I don't use attorney. But how much is that? Do I get paid when I sell one of these legal thingamajiggers? You know? Now, that was me. Now, is there anything wrong with that? Did we see people in every area and every type of personality in this room?
Yeah.
Listen, there are people that are successful and at the top of this company in every area. But you have to know what you are so you can start to, so you can start to maneuver yourself in your communication with these people. All right. So, let's talk about building rapport. This is where you can kind of start to get this information, and this is going to help in prospecting. FORM, it stands for the F-O-R-M. It stands for family and from, occupation, recreation, and motivation. This is how you can start to size people up. Because let's say, you're talking to someone, these are well, you guys agree these are everyday, this is an everyday conversation. Look, you're at a bar, you're out at the line in Walmart. Hey, how you doing? Where are you from? Cool, married, kids, it's your story. All of a sudden, what do you do for a living? All right, that's cool. What do you do for fun? These are great things when you're doing, if you're maybe doing a sit down, and you're starting to go through this process, this is great stuff. All right, say, hey, what do you do for fun? Aren't these just everyday questions? See, you may ask these everyday questions with people, and when you're meeting them, coworkers, friends, people you run into. But here's what you are looking for is you're trying to size them up and you're trying to find out what their motivation is. All right? You want to find out what they are because now you can start talking to them. Because if a guy starts saying, oh, I'm a pastor at a church, what do you do for fun? Well, I do a lot of, extracurricular stuff. I help out a lot here. All of a sudden, I need to start saying, listen, you know what? Let me ask you a question. Now I can't promise you anything. But I happen to work with this 36-year-old New York Stock Exchange company, and they're doing a lot of expanding in this area. And the best thing about it is it's something that if you really like helping people, it's definitely financially rewarding, but my favorite part about this company is there's a real strong cause behind what this company markets, and they really love helping people. And we're looking for some people that are like that. You seem to me like you really like helping people. If you saw a way where you could make some pretty serious money, and it didn't interfere with all that, and it would maybe even free you up so would that be something that you'd be interested in? Am I speaking their language? It's good stuff to know. All right?